Hi guys, it's me Paula and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Paula and I do a lot of sub unboxings on this channel as well as a couple of other things too. So welcome. I hope you like this channel and hope you consider subscribing. Anyway, so today I am doing a massive subscription unboxing, and this is my value subscription box unboxing. So this is actually for the month of July. A lot of these came right at the tail end of July when I was on holiday. So this is why I'm kind of doing it since I've just come back in the first week of August. So apologies it's a bit late, but it's because I was on holiday and I wasn't at home to get the stuff. So this is what the theme of this unboxing really is: affordable subscription boxes that just give you a little bit of a warm heart, receiving something in the mail, something nice, something to open, but it doesn't hurt your pocket too much. Okay, so some of these are a bit fun, some of these are a bit quirky, some are a bit different, and I'll go and unbox. So the first one I'm going to look at, I've got them on my knee here, is Socks in a Box. Now Socks in a Box is a company that, well, that's what it says in the title. It gives you a pair of socks every month and it's £6.50 a box, or a pair of socks. If you do subscribe for like 3, 6, 9 months, 12 months, the price does come down. So, you know, you can get it for a bit more value, like maybe closer to sort of £5 a pair. They are very, very, very good quality. Oh, thank God. I was going to say, the last couple of months I've got like the stripy ones. At least I'm getting, like, I got a bit different pair this month, spotty ones. Every pair that they sell, they donate a pair to someone that's homeless, which I think is lovely. And it says here, July's designs will add some jazziness to your sock collection. It certainly does. And they do sort of like reinforced toes. I think it's just cotton. And they are just really, it says here, 74% cotton, 25% nylon, and a 1% elastane. So just to make it flexible for your foot. Just a nice little thing to get in the box, because everybody needs socks. And I do like their ethos of donating to someone who's homeless, like something they'll need, which is a pair of socks. So I like that one, that's nice. So that's £6.50. You also, as well, you can do a his and her box where you get like a pair of man socks, a pair of ladies socks. So it's kind of a nice, I actually think it's quite a nice quirky thing to get like a couple for Christmas or something, a sock subscription. Obviously that's more money. Obviously that's, you're not going to be paying £6.50 for that box. It'll be double that. But I think it's quite a quirky gift to give somebody for Christmas. The next thing we've got is Willow and Wild, which is a box for my little girl Alicia. And what it is, it's like a children's outdoor learning box. Now she loves being outside. She loves anything to do with kind of nature. Get my scissors, and this box just hits all the boxes. She also loves crafts. Now this box is great for children. They also have a website where they do sell extra stuff on their website. So if you want like a standalone kit that you can do with your children on a weekend, a rainy weekend, and you're thinking, okay, next weekend's going to be pretty bleak, let's get something they can do craft wise. They also, so this is one here, it's around, if you just get a box by box, it's around about, I think it's £10.50, but if you do decide to sign up for longer, it can go down to about £8.50 a box if you sign up for, I think it's 12 months up front. The lowest it goes to, it works out, it's £8.50 a box. I think I get mine for about £9.50 per box because I signed up for 6 months, if that makes sense. So if you pay up in advance for a set period, it brings down the cost of your box. But even at like £10.50 or I think it's £10.75, that's not bad for everything you get in the box. You also do a sibling box for a couple pounds more, and that gives you enough for 2 children to do the crafts and things. Ooh, this looks like a good one. Ooh. Okay, so let me see what it says in here. I think it's just great, the amount of activities that you get in here. It's amazing. Okay. So let's have a look at what's in here this month. I'm trying not to drop everything on the ground here. Okay, so we've got Welcome to July's Willow and Wild box. I think it's cute. And also as well, you can like hole punch these if you want to keep them in a file to, use again in the future. If you're, obviously you can buy more things. This what's in the box. You can grow your an organic lettuce, grow organic borage. I don't know what that is. Cook lettuce wraps, make a flower ice bowl, make stick and stick wind chimes, make oil pastel scratch art tags, make a stone painted cactus, some July nature news, and a wildflower and grasses spotter. Sometimes even give you games with this. So that's that one. Gives you some nature news there. Some scratch art tags, cactus stone painting, some stick wind chimes, and twig wind chimes. That's cute. Wildflower and grasses spotter. Willow and Wild, sort of grow your own organic lettuce and making lettuce wraps. Grow organic borage, which is a herb. The borage is an old-fashioned plant that can grow to 60 centimetres tall or more. Growing borage provides cucumber flavoured leaves for tea. And it looks kind of pretty as well. And then making flower ice bowls. That's cute. Do you know what? My friend actually, she's trained in outdoor learning. She takes us like a little group in the mornings, and I think they do it 2-3 times a week. So, you know, when the children go to nursery, they'll do half a day at nursery, and then she'll pick them up, and parents will pay, and they'll go off and do like nature things. I might tell her about this box actually, because it gives so many ideas of crafts and stuff that she could do with the kids outside. Okay, it gives you also information about how to make a nature crown, squishy soap, lots of things there. And it gives you a note of a book that you can get, and which is called The Joy Journal for Magical Everything Play, and that's by Laura Brand. So we get everything we need for this, or most things we need for the activities. We've got compact compost discs for growing things. We've got the seeds for the wild borage. We've got organic lettuce seeds. We have screw eyes and string for your wind chimes. We've got some blue and yellow acrylic paints. They've given us a paintbrush, always useful when you've got kids, to making things. A stick, that must be for something in the box. Those are for those tags that they were talking about. 2 lolly sticks, and which is really exciting, and it's something you can use again and again and again, is oil pastels. My boy would like that as well, because he does a lot of art stuff, as you know. So that's a fab box. I just think, you know what, for grannies as well, or if if you've got grandchildren and you've got I'm saying this would probably, I'm trying to think of what age group, maybe up to about 10. This would be suitable, maybe 9, 10, because I can think my middle son would still probably be interested in doing that, and he's coming up for 10 in January. I think older than that, they might just not be so interested in it. But I think especially if you've got kind of grandchildren around about the maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 age group, what a great present for a birthday. If you're thinking, nowadays kids have got so many toys and parents are buying things, and especially if you've got a few children in a family, all the relatives are buying stuff, and you're thinking, what will we get for birthdays or Christmases? I think that's a fab idea for grandparents or aunts and uncles, because it's a gift that keeps giving. It's not expensive, and it gives them enough stuff to do for. In fact, actually, I'm thinking my sister's little boy's Christmas, because he'll be 2 in the March, so there'll be lots of stuff for her to do there, and she'd love that. So I'm thinking I'll maybe sign her up for that next for his Christmas present. Okay, so next we've got here is Pact Coffee, and Pact Coffee is a coffee subscription, if it wasn't that obvious. Now, I love this subscription. Some people might think it's a bag of coffee a month. Well, why is that interesting? I just think this is just a very, very, very good coffee. This coffee is delicious. Now, the bags start at £6.95 if you just want the cheapest type of coffee, and it's just, you get a couple of maybe 3 choices that you can pick from for those coffees, but you can always pick between having pods if you want the pods for your machine, and they give you different options for different machines. You can have coffee pods, so if you like have your Nespresso or whatever. You can have coffee beans if you like to grind your own coffee, or you can have like filter coffee in different levels of coarseness. So very fine if you're having it as like a through one of those, what you call them, those coffee brew machine things, you know, those drip coffee brew, or if you're using it in a cafetiere, it can be slightly more coarse. So when you sign up, you pick between the coarseness, you pick between, you know, what you're going to use it with, if you want pods or not, and you can pick between the kind of house kind of blends, which is, you know, maybe you get a couple of options, or you can pick more premium one, which I've picked, which is sort of $7.95 a month. And if you want their exclusive range of coffees, it's $9.95 a month. And of course you can have more than one packet if you want. Obviously as well, if you run out of your coffee halfway through the month, you could just add another, you could pay for an extra bag, or you could maybe even just sign up for 2-3 bags a month if you really race through your coffee. And it always tells you on there, and they give you, before they send out your coffee every month, I've looked at your preferences, and they'll tell you the coffee they're proposing sending you out. Now if you don't want that one, there's other ones that you can then select instead. And the good thing about this is it tells you who it's grown by. And what I like about the subscription is they not only pay the growers the trade craft prices or the fair trade prices, they pay the growers more than that. So they're actually paying the people who are actually making the coffee, and the growers, they're paying them more than actually the even tradecraft would pay. So it's really good. I really love this. Hints, it tells you what it's got hints of. So here, this is the Zarocca. It is roast profile dark. It's dark chocolate and cocoa nibs. Sounds really nice. And it is directly sourced from farm to cup. So they really monitor the whole process. And it's from, I'm trying to see where it says it's from. Origins Brazil. Grind is coarse, because I have it in my cafetiere. I'm not a big pod. In fact, my husband likes the pod machine. I'm not a fan, because I drink black coffee. I think it's more tasty from, you know, actual cafetiere than it is in, I think these pods, I'm not a fan of them actually. And it's packed, this one even tells you who it's packed by. It's packed by Peter. Now if you're interested in it, I do have a code which can save you £5 in your first bag. So if you're going for the $6.95 one, get a bag for £1.95. Even if you were just going to go for one time, just as a one-off, just to try and you don't have to sign up for any length. You could just do it to try it out, and then if you didn't like it, you could cancel. That's giving you your first one for like $1.95, and it is delicious coffee. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, my family actually was round, and they were trying it, and they said, this is absolutely amazing coffee. Where on earth did you get it? And I told them about it. So the next thing I've got is from it's an earring subscription from, and this I love showing you guys this, because I think there's a lot of jewellery subscriptions and more affordable jewellery subscriptions in the US, where I think, you know, getting in the UK, either you're having to like ship them in from the US and paying shipping, or we just don't have as much. We just don't have as much affordable jewellery subscriptions. Now this is from, you can get this on Etsy, and it's by BB House Design, and it's a lovely lady called Beth. She runs her own company. As I've said before in previous videos, she, you know, wanted to start a company as a way of showing. She you know, she taught groups of art pupils at her house different types of design and things, and she created the company to show them a way that you can make a business out of your passion and out of your art. So I think I love her backstory. If you want a fuller description of her backstory, if you go into my first video on this, which is like my first value subscription on bagging, and that was not last month but the month before. So what she does is for £45 for 3 months you get a pair of earrings. Now, so that's like £15 a pair of earrings, and that's including postage and packaging. And in my first, she actually even gave me a free pair of earrings as well, so I got 2 pairs of earrings. She was lovely. And when you sign up, she actually asks you your colour preferences, what do you like in particular, what colour would you prefer to get, and she tries hard to give you those colours, which is great. In fact, my first, I said blue, yellow and purple. My firsts were blue, I got navy blue, which is perfect. No, sorry, light blue, which is perfect. Last pair was yellow, which is absolutely spot on with my colours that I'm wearing at the moment. And I wonder what this one's will be. the other, you know, I've just signed up for the 3 months, so I probably won't be getting it again next month. But you know, it's a great subscription. What she also, because she has in her Etsy, and I'll drop her Etsy handle down below for her Etsy as well, that you can go in and have peruse her other jewellery items there. She sells necklaces, bangles, earrings, and for this earring subscription, what she's doing, she's trying to be very sustainable. And the earrings that would have just gone, the bits of materials that would just have probably gone in the bin, the offcuts, this is what she makes these earrings out of. So they're all very original and they're sustainable. So let's have a look and see what I've got this month. So this is my last month of getting these. And so you got, I love her design there, it's very gorgeous. And let's have a look, and it says here, so we've got her thank you card. That's really cute. Thank you for shopping small and purchasing my handmade earrings. Each and every purchase helps me to continue doing what I love and supports me to keep designing new creations. To say thank you for your support, I've created a code for 10% off your next order. To use this, all you need to do is enter thank you at the checkout. Thank you, Beth. I mean, I might buy a necklace actually, because I do like her necklaces. Me and my neighbour were looking at them online, and because my neighbour has a necklace very similar to Beth's, and I said, oh, you'll like this lady, this company. So it said here is your final pair of subscription earrings. It's been so fun choosing the different designs for you and watching your videos. You're welcome, Beth. I hope you enjoy wearing them. Love, Beth. So they're always nicely wrapped up. And let me have a look. Ooh, I'm excited what colour it is. And it is, oh, gorgeous, pink. And that is so cute. I love those. How fun are those? I think that's really cute. That's gorgeous. Love those, Beth. Love those, love those, love those. It's like a sort of purpley pink colour. I love them. Love them. I think they just add a bit of fun to any outfit. And I love the shape of them. I think these are slightly different shapes to the ones I've had before as well, which is fun too. Love those. Beautiful. They're so well made. And again, I think they're fab present idea. If you can't think of what to get somebody for their birthday, £45 to get a pair of earrings a month for 3 months. Excellent. Next thing I've got here is Scrawlrbox. Now, my son is really into, in fact, all my kids are really into their art. But as my oldest son's a bit older, I think this is a bit more probably appropriate for him. This is an art supplies box, and it is always jammed with high quality, interesting art pieces. I'm not a big knowledge, I don't have a big knowledge about art, so I apologise if I come across a bit stupid about it. He knows more about art than I do, but it, you know, it's top brands, high quality, and they always give you a magazine filled with ideas. They have an artist featured every month who kind of is the inspiration for the box. So if somebody who works, an artist who works in charcoals, for example, the box will have charcoal pieces in it, and it will have like some ideas for someone to make pieces with charcoal art. It's great. So it's £15 a box. I've got a code for £3 off your first box if you wanted to try this out. I just think it's a great, it's not just for kids. This is actually kind of more for art enthusiasts, adult art box. But if you have teenagers or older children who are just really into art, I think this is quite a fab idea. Like I said, I get this for my son. So this is what it looks like inside. They always wrap things up really carefully. They even give you like paper as well, quite a lot. Oh, look at that. So the featured artist, and this is her art. I actually really like the, I kept the other art card as well. I really like that, it's beautiful. I think that's really atmospheric. It's like a tree. And it says here, Katarzyna Kamiasy. I don't know how you pronounce that. Katarzyna Kimisik. If you know the pronunciation, please tell me. She's a professional artist and illustrator in Poland. She's best known for her dreamlike depictions of landscapes. She specialises in watercolours, pencil and liquid pencil, which perfectly combines both techniques. In 2012, she founded the art school Kreska, where she continues to teach perspective drawing and watercolour. She presents her stellar teaching skills during many live and online demonstrations. That's really good. She represented Poland in Fabriano and numerous other international exhibitions. Her work Under the Green Cloud was announced the best on the show during the group exhibition in Wrocław, Poland. 100 Watercolours Magic of Places. In the near future, she plans to expand her artistic activities, a YouTube channel, blog and online course, so keep an eye on that. So that's her information there, if you're interested in seeing more about her. And I just think that's gorgeous. It's really atmospheric. Okay, so I take it's a watercolour one then. So let me have a quick look. I always end up losing the little information sheet. Okay, so this one here tells you what's in the box for July, and it's we're all familiar with graphite and have probably used many wooden case graphite pens in the past. But have you ever used liquid graphite? This month we're experimenting on this interesting medium and exploring the different ways it can be applied, erased, and the effects you can get when adding water. Graphite is a naturally occurring product, and we wanted the theme of this box to reflect that. Use the earthly tones included to explore the mystery of Mother Nature and bring her light to life in your artwork. So, oh, interesting. So it's like a watercolours but with graphite. That's interesting. So here in this magazine, you've got everything that's in the box. You've got an interview with the artist. You've got tips from the artist for using it, and I think this is really interesting. I've told my son to keep all these because it gives him information of how you can actually use the medium. Because it says here, example, don't expect this medium to behave exactly like a watercolour. The pencil will not flow evenly unless it's diluted considerably. Nothing will happen if you sprinkle the picture with salt. You might not be able to lift the dry pencil with a wet brush. It only works in some paper. So, you know, it gives graphite will darken slightly after drying. Sprinkle drying layers with water. So it gives you lots of tips there. I'm not going to read everything because it's just this video is long enough as it is. It gives some Scrawlr galleries from previous boxes where people have shown what they've produced. In fact, I might get my son to send his in. He's done a lot of anime with it. He likes anime kind of stuff. And it says here that, so it gives you capturing nature like she's done in her picture. And it says here as well, Scrawlr update, keep planting. And it says there, we've made a pledge a while ago to reduce our carbon footprint and be more environmentally friendly in the way we do things. Part of this pledge involved planting a tree for every box purchased. That's amazing. Because it costs quite a lot to plant a tree. So by receiving this box, you've helped us plant another tree in association with Trees for the Future, who do great work not only planting trees, but educating farmers the benefits of the forest garden approach and enabling families to become more self-sufficient. Thanks to support of our Scrawlers, we've recently passed a huge milestone in our quest to plant as many trees as possible. I'm proud to announce that we've now helped to plant over 100,000 trees. That's great. I wasn't actually aware they did that. That's amazing. So let's see what we've got in this box for July. So we've got liquid pencil tubes. So I think we've got 3 of those. And this is I've got a yellow. This is rewettable, and it's 12 mils each one, and it's by the brand Derivan. If you're an art enthusiast, is it a good brand? We've got blue, and we've got a grey 9, variation on normal grey, I don't know. And it says here, the liquid pencil tubes is an innovative graphite paint that allows you to create authentic graphite pencil effects and pencil sketches using a liquid medium. It can be thinned with water to allow for the softest of colours to be applied with a brush, nib or other art tools. It is great for covering large areas quickly and easily. I'm not going to read everything here. And it says here we've got a water soluble sketching pencil, so we've got 2 of these here, and this is by the brand Derwent again, and we've got dark wash in 8B and medium wash in 4B. And these water soluble sketching pencils enable you to create an incredible range of dramatic effects. They have a soft wide core that makes them perfect for creating loose bold lines when dry, and when you add water either with a brush or simply just by dipping the pencil, the graphite will gently dissolve, lending you to create subtle tonal shifts. The next thing we get is the Scrawlrbox flat synthetic brush, and this is by Scrawlrbox itself. This one, size 10, and its flat synthetic brush is a perfect instrument for defined precise brush strokes in your artwork. It's Colonex synthetic here and a nickel plated brass ferrule, don't know what that is, making it a very attractive addition to your paintbrush collection. And then the next thing we've got is an eraser. And this is a combined eraser, Koh-i-Noor combined razor. This eraser comes with a 2-part erasing ability. The soft end is designed for erasing medium to light graphite lines. The firmer and grey is great for erasing dark graphite and ink lines. We've got a couple of sweetie. They always give us a sweetie. And the last thing we've got is a pencil pad, and this is an Aquarelle Etivol watercolour pad, which is great. So if you're wanting to practice in the proper medium that, you know, that works with it. It gives you the pad there so you know. And it says this high quality, it's 8 sheets. It says Etaval A5 CP watercolour pad. This high quality paper is made with 300 grams of pure cellulose watercolour paper. It's a sight grain-like texture and has natural white colour made without acid or optical brighteners. So that's the box. Again, fantastic box. I mean, like I say, my son is absolutely over the moon with it. He's now got an art, but I bought him an actual little box to keep all his art supplies in, so his sister wouldn't just wreck it. Or use it to colour her colouring in books with. And he's absolutely over the moon with it. He's really building up his collection. So when he goes in secondary, because he really loves art, he'll, you know, as he gets older and older, he'll be able to use these things. Now the last one is Splendies. Now Splendies is a underwear subscription, a pants subscription if you're in the UK, or knickers if you're not in the UK. So we use knickers as well. But I know in pants in the US is like trousers, isn't it? So what it is, it's $14.99 a month. I think it's free shipping in the US and Canada, but in the UK you pay a little bit. So I think it takes my cost up to about maybe £18 with shipping. And you get 3 pairs of underwear every month. Now you can choose thongs, no thongs, or a mixture. I always choose no thongs because I absolutely hate thongs, hate them. I feel like something's up your bum and you're kind of, so I've hated thongs in the past. And you choose your size, so you can have right from sort of extra small, you know, up to I think it's extra large. You're quite inclusive size wise, and they give you some really nice pants. So this is my first pair. So it's a nice, it's kind of burgundy with almost almost like quite an old-fashioned print, flowers on it. Very silky, very smooth. I like there's a little ribbon at the front, a bit of lace detail, but not too lacy, which is good. The next pair is a very see-through, very lacy number. And all these are around about $12. They say retail at $12. So I don't know if you can go on their website, and I haven't actually looked, and buy more pants if you want. But these are kind of more skimpier ones in a kind of cream colour, cream beigey colour. And the last pair we've got is a black pair, and it's, you know, just a sheer black colour at the front and a kind of see-through bit at the back with kind of spots, and it's a Splendies on the front. So that's really cool. It's just a nice little bag to open up if you're just wanting something affordable but useful. And that's it. So thanks very much for watching my video. I hope you've enjoyed it, got some inspiration maybe for bags and boxes that you'd quite like to get. I'll drop down all the information down below, and also if there's any discount codes that I can maybe pass on to you as well. And thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.